paintball thing busted. I'm not gonna lie. All we really have to do, I would assume, to be a referee, is for one, we'd have a whistle. Okay, we have a whistle, and who doesn't like having a whistle? Okay, yeah, you're done. Right? Bring up fights and shit like that. People getting into fights and stuff like that. I would be the guy that stops all of that. I'd walk up and be like, hey, you're out of here, get it! Right? I'd be that guy. I'm the wrath. The ref! Also, what's up, Lemon? How you doing? I would be the ref. And you know what? I kind of want to. I kind of want to take it, right? It would be somewhat above $15 an hour, right? Which is fine. Honestly, I did the math for 15, and I would probably do it for 15. I'm not even gonna hold you, because it's, you know, it's a pretty cool opportunity, right? I would 100% do it. Siegfried! But apparently it's above 15. I don't know how much yet above 15. If it's 16 to 17, right? That's even better. 15 is already better than what I would be making. If I made 15 and he said I could work every day if I wanted to, like there is work every day, but I get to choose my days. So I can choose my days, which days to stream, which days not to stream. Hell, I'm sure if I strap a GoPro to my head, I'd be able to stream the actual fucking, you know, the tournament itself, because that'd be pretty cool, right? People shooting each other, be the referee. Stream me being a referee. Frosty the referee, you know. Kind of rolls off the tongue, as they say. It rolls off the tongue. But I would basically be like, all right, so if y'all did not know, welcome to paintball. If y'all do not know how to play paintball, please raise your hands. You. Alrighty. You definitely look like you don't play paintball. But anyway, since you guys are new to paintball, let me show you a few things that we need to get down. For your safety, please. Look at your, please use this, yada, 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 and go through all of the steps of how to use the paintball gun, how to shoot it, the safety, shit like that. I'd be laying down. I'd be laying down the law. It'd be awesome. What's up, Red Dead Assassin and Alexis May? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, all I would be doing is telling people how and what to do as a paintball referee. I'd tell them how to do it, probably show them how to use the gun, and I'd be like, all right, here are the rules. Do not shoot the cock. And if you are hit with paint, you are out. If you have paint on your body, you are out. The bullets do not matter if they do not break. If you guys get into a fight, do not make me break you up, because I will. But plugs are nice. I really enjoy watching your videos, but plugs are nice. What are you talking about, Pac-Man? What are you talking about? But I feel like I would do a pretty good job if I were the referee. I feel like I can do that. It's not a hard job, something I can physically do. Okay. It starts off at 15, right? I would assume it starts off at 15, or at least more than that. Your hair is green now. I know, I saw. Pretty cute. It was cool. I gotta re-dye my hair. I'll probably be fucking wet with paint. I'm not even gonna lie, right? I would assume I'd have to play a couple games before I do that, Maybe somebody would tell me how to do it, because I've never played paintball before. I've never done paintball. I've watched videos of people playing, but I don't know the rules specifically. But hey, I can learn those in one night, okay? The rules of paintball are not hard, right? It's shooting people, breaking up fights, making sure that their muzzle or something isn't illegal equipment, right? So it's not like a silencer or whatever, or something that shoots out the bullets harder, I feel like that's pretty good. The only downside to this is that it's an hour and 30 minutes away, right? Which, not necessarily a huge issue, right? Because if I'm getting paid, if I think it's like 300 every 2 weeks. If I take 300 out, that still puts me well above the 600 zone, which is what I would need for rent, right? That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. I would be more than willing to do that if that's the case. And I'd still have money for other things, such as gas, right? Because I think it's like 1,200 almost if I were to do it like full time, right? 40 hours or whatever, right? Which would be great. That would be fucking phenomenal if that's the case. I don't know what the specific hours are quite yet. I'm learning them. I am learning them. Time to part. Reconnecting. Clutchy. What has stopped you from learning a new skill as a side hustle? Who says I haven't? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Clutchy? I've learned art. My side hustle right now is being an artist. I've had years to hone my craft, you know? What I'm saying as that referee, I'd be making more than 17 an hour, which would be fucking phenomenal. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Okay? Especially since I'm earning $10 an hour right now. It'd be damn near double what I'm making right now. Okay? I would love to be making just fucking double what I'm making right now. That'd be awesome. Okay? I would love to be making almost double what I'm making right now, okay? The only difference is the you know, being able to get there, right? For example, an hour and 30 minutes is no. It's not for the faint-hearted. If I didn't already do that to go to my dad's house for the weekend, like, if I had not been trained like that since, you know, because of my parents, you know, divorce when I was younger, that shit would probably be way more treacherous. Way more of an issue. The reason that's not really an issue right now is because of the fact that I've already done that, right? I can do that. The only issue that I physically see, because I would 100% do that if, one, gas prices weren't fucking high as shit, right? I didn't pay $25 to get my gas filled. And two, I don't know if my car can handle that. I'm not sure if my car has the ability to handle, you know, physically getting shit on every day. Right? I'm not sure my car can handle that. Hey, kitty. Hi. I missed you. Missed you while I was at work, kitty. I missed you, kitty. Everybody say hello to Jinx. I love you, kitty. Yeah, that's my only complaint, is that it takes so fucking long to get there. Also, I don't know if you guys are saying anything in chat. I cannot see this part, but I'm pretty excited. You guys are awesome. Does your cat land on its feet? Yes it does. Yes it does. I'm really excited about this opportunity, right? Because if I'm making more than $15 an hour, let's do the math here. Where's a piece of paper? We can do the math here real quick, right? Oh, found a piece of paper, guys. I got a piece of paper, right? Piece of paper. Let's do the math here. Hello. Hello. I don't know how many people are on. I'm not even gonna lie. So, for one, right? Let's just assume it's $15 an hour because I don't know what I'm doing. They don't want to pay me $17 to be a fucking idiot, right? So $15 an hour. Let's assume I get 5 hours a day. 15 times 5. What is that? Well, you got 25, right? To carry the 2. 5 times 1 equals 50. 55. $75, right? That's 5 hours a day. $75 for, that'd be 1 day. Day 1, right? For, let's assume 6 days, right? Let's assume I'm getting 6 days because I would want to work as much as possible. 75 times 6. Better at math than me using a calculator? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. 6 times 5. What's that? What, 35? 35? Right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, it's just 30. Cool. Cool. Just 30. Awesome. Carry the 3. 6 times 7, that's what, 48? So... And 351. $510 for a week, right? Multiply that by 2, make that 2 weeks. $1,020, right? That's awesome, right? That's assuming I start at 15, right? You know what I'm making right now, currently? Not that. Not anywhere close to that. Let's assume, right? 90. What? 90? Where are you getting 90 from? 15 times 5, is that 90? Am I just fucking stupid? 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Should be 75. Also, what day or time is it? Never mind. Damn. What day or time is it? Are you going live? What day and time are you going? Good question. I'm live right now. I don't know what days I really go live. I kind of just... Are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? I just kind of do go live. I don't know when, what time, where. I just kind of do at this point. I've fallen off. Beforehand, it used to be daily. Beforehand, I used to do it every single day. 15 times 9? I'm not talking about... What? We're not doing 9. It's 15 times 5. 15 times 5. Let me do the math here. Let me redo the math. Let me do it vertical this time. 5. 5 times 5. That's 25. So you put the 5 down below. Put this up here. 5 times 1. That's 5 plus 2. 75. That's 75, guys. 75. Calm your asses down, okay? Okay, calm down. Calm down, Chief. Calm down. Okay, 75. 75 times 6. 75 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 0. 6 times 7. 48. 48 plus 3. Did I do that math wrong? Six times 7, right? 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. 6 times 7, 48 plus 1. Okay, yeah. 1, 5. 510. Yeah, no, I did that correctly. Cool. Which multiplied that by 2, 1,020. $1,020 is if I did that for 5 hours a day. That's just a pretty quick day, right? 5 hours a day. 1,020, which it's probably going to be more than 5 hours a day. So let's assume I do a full work day, 40 hours a week. Let's just assume 40 hours a week. Don't care how the hours get there as long as it's 40 hours a week. 15 times 40 equals, what does that equal? Good question. 40 times 1, 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 200 plus 0, 0, 4. That is $600 a day. That's 90 more dollars. That's $600 a day, Chad. $600, right? Multiply, that's a week. So multiply that by 2, right? That gets you $1,200. That's an extra, like $180 a week. That is way more than I'm making right now. That's a paycheck. Multiply that by 2 for an entire month. What does that get? $2,400 a month. Subtract, sorry, if I'm taking out $300 a week, okay, okay. How many days are in a week? We're just going to take that out. 25 times 7. What's that? 2, 5 times 7, 7, 5, 10. That's 35. Okay. 35, 2 times 7, 14. 4 plus 3, 175. 175, multiply that by 2. What, 350? 350, multiply that. Okay, so 350 every paycheck gets taken out. So that'd be like what, 950? 950 a month? 950 every paycheck is how much I would get to, like, I guess, not necessarily keep, but I'd have it left over from gas, right? Let's say minus 600 for rent, right? Brings that down to 350 about 350. Hey, I'm gonna be busy. I'll be back. All right, you have no worries. No worries, Faith. Just tell us when you're back. Cool. That's $350 left over even after rent. Even after rent, right? That's pretty good. Okay? That is phenomenal. Just realize that this is not the bathroom, and you're right! This is the kitchen! Because I'm hungry and I'm about to eat some fucking food. There's a lot of gnats in here because I haven't done dishes in a while. Y'all want to see what I've been eating? You want to see what I'm eating? Look at that. Look at that. But that's 40 hours a week. That's assuming I just get it full time, right? 40 hours. Which I hope I get 40 hours, but, let's make tortilla chips. I'm all out of tortillas and money to go do that. Otherwise, I would 100% make tortilla chips. Making me hungry, man. Come get you some food, Mr. Beans. I got some beans right here. Woo, woo, woo. Delicious. And that's with travel included. That's why I took out $350 a month, or not necessarily a month, but every week to go driving. That is a whole month's worth. Yeah, everyone loves me, yes sir. Sure do. Let's assume I make more, right? Let's assume I make even $1 more. You know how much money that is? 16 times 40. Right? Makes what? 16 times 4, 0, 0. Oh, that was a bad way of putting that one. 40 times 16, 0. 6 times 4. How much is that, guys? How much is that? 6 times 4. What, 24? Right? I'm pretty sure it's 24, right? I'm pretty sure it's 2. That would be 24. So 0, 0, 4. That'd be an extra $40. An extra $40. 0, 4, 400, 640. 640 times 2. 1, 2, $1,280. $1,280, right? Per paycheck? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. $16 an hour. For 8 hours of like 5 days a week. Fridge reveal? Y'all ain't gonna like what's in my fridge. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all ain't gonna lie. Right? Y'all get a freezer reveal. 3, 2, 1, freezer reveal. Ah! This is my freezer, guys. Ain't nothing in this bitch. Y'all want to see what's in my fridge? Ain't nothing in this fucking fridge. We got a couple of things in there. Most of that, not edible. Been in there for months. We got 4 milk containers, all of which are out of date by months. I think one of them is one's from fucking June. Okay? June. I think the only thing we actually touch that's in here is the fucking Dr. Pepper. Okay? How do you eat then? I don't. That's the thing. I work at a restaurant. That's how I eat. But if I'm making an extra $300, that's $150 extra than what I'm making right now. I'll be able to eat. I'll be able to pay for gas. I'll be able to go to a restaurant, get food. I'll be able to pay to go do things. I'll be able to go visit my family. Shit. Serve me some, bro. I got you. I got you. Get you a bite. Get you a bite, broski. Mm-hmm. Get you a bite. I made this one myself, too. Made this chain myself. Get you some. The only thing not past the expiration date is the Dr. Pepper. You are correct. That's the issue. And what's worse is that milk that was from June isn't even the oldest milk that we have in there. That was just the one I saw. That was just the one I was able to read from that far away. Kitty! Kitty! I love you, Kitty. You're not allowed to see that. You're not allowed to see that. I love you, Kitty. Alright, I'll put you down. You look annoyed. Yeah. Also, Dr. Pepper, please sponsor me. For the love of God, Dr. Pepper, I want that sponsor so bad. Gamer subs, you too. You live alone? No, I live with my uncle. He pays the other half of rent. I just don't make a whole lot of money. I'm also negative like 150 in the whole damn year every week. Other than your cat? No. I live with my uncle. Yeah. We moved out on the same day. So we decided we were just going to get an apartment together. Because fuck it, why not? So, yeah, he's not much older than me. So we moved out like literally the same day. He helped me move. I helped him move. This is our first apartment, too. You know me. John Marston. How do I know you? How? Help me know who you are. Use context clues. Use height as a context clue. It's John Marston Micah. But how do I know you? I know it's a... Do I know you IRL? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me here? Sorry, this meal is the first one I've had all day. You look very bored. Why do I feel bad? You just look very bored. Why do I feel bad? I look very bored? I am. Uncontrollably bored. You don't understand. I played 75 days of Minecraft between these last 3 days, okay? I am unconditionally bored. But guess what, guys? We have a Patreon. We have a Discord. We have artwork. And guess what? I am now making merch for y'all. I'm in the process of making some merch. Okay? Y'all don't understand. I will be getting y'all some t-shirts, but I want to know what y'all want. God damn. Fuck. That was a burp that rumbled the heavens. Okay? Also, did y'all hear about that Rapture shit? How was y'all's Rapture day? That shit was funny. In the amazing world of Red Redemption 2, I don't have it. And 1, I hope you get very famous one day. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't really want to be famous. I'm not even gonna lie. I would rather not be famous because too many people know what I look like, right? And I'm not trying to, wake up one morning, all of a sudden, people are knocking on my door because they're fucking creeps. I'm not trying to have all that, We already had our first fucking stalker, right? We already had Banana, the first stalker that we fucking hated because they decided to get all of my personal information day one, like off rip. I don't like that, I like to have a private life. I like to be able to jork it, and not have to close my window. Well, I mean, I close it anyway, but, if I wanted to, I should be allowed to have an open window so I can jork it. I'm not trying to have somebody taking a picture, while I'm sitting there jorking it because they decided that they can find that 2.5 millimeter ink, fucking opening in my fucking blinds, so then they could be like, click, right? I'm not trying to have all that, okay? I'm trying to jork it in peace, as they say. Also, being famous, right? You can't have, a relationship anymore. Not a real one. Because they're either after your money, or they're after you because you're famous. Not because you're good looking or anything, or they actually want to be with you. For example, a big thing I would like to say, the only person who is an exception to this is Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is a specimen of a man. Okay? What kind of conversation did I just click on? Being famous. That's it. I was just saying, if I were famous, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want to be famous. Because, way too many people would, look up to me. The only person that really, can get away with that is Ryan Reynolds because he's fucking gorgeous, okay? That's the only man you can like and still be straight, right? That's it. Everybody else, though, if you're, if you are trying to get into a relationship, it would suck. It would suck because they're either out for your money or they're out, they're with you because you're famous, right? They don't want you. They wouldn't choose you over some random. He's mine, bro. What you on about, dude? Nah. He's everyone's. We all collectively share Ryan Reynolds. We all collectively share Ryan Reynolds. Don't even at me, brother. Don't even at me. But other than that, if you weren't famous, they aren't choosing those guys. I don't know a soul that'd be like, yep, Danny DeVito is the one. That's the one. Joe Obama? No! Not the Joe Obama side. Bombden. Not Joe Bombden. Bombden. But anyway, I wouldn't want to be famous, right? I wouldn't want to be so famous to where, I have millions of people following me. Maybe a couple thousand would be fine, right? That'd be awesome, right? I'm currently at, the most fame I will ever get in my life, and that is fine. I am okay with only having, 2,000 people know who I am. I am fine with that. Because at the end of the day, I really could not care less about being famous. Yeah, when I was younger, I really did. But then, now that I'm older and I've thought about it, that shit would suck. That shit would suck ass. To me, my friend circle is always going to be the same 4 people I've been friends with forever. Because I know they're ride or die with me regardless of the fame. I know they're ride or die with me. And if I'm coming up, guess who's coming up with me? Those 4 people, okay? If I get $1 million, 250,000 of that is going individually to all my friends. Not even gonna lie. If I'm on the come up, they are on the come up, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So if I somehow win the lottery and get $1 billion, right? If you see 4 or 5 new rich people, y'all know what happened. Okay? Y'all know what happened. I'm giving each of them like a million. Okay? He gonna run the band for band, as they say. That's all I'm saying. Crip Lord knows. Crip Lord's one of those people. If I'm rich, he gonna be rich. Because guess what? I'm like that, bro. I'm like that. I would not want him to not come up with me, you know? If I'm rich, that's like the only upside to being famous. Is you're rich as fuck. Like, you are rich as fuck. You're boundless in money almost. Like, you could wake up one morning and be like, yeah, fuck you, $10 million. Slam. Like, just slam 10 million. Right? That would be awesome. I would love to be rich. Am I ever going to be rich? Fuck that. Fuck no. Siegfried also coming up with me. I don't care. Siegfried's coming up with me. Crip Lord's coming with me. Siegfried's coming with me. Y'all know him as Timmy. Timmy's coming up with me. My boy, I don't know what his name is now on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's been the same since like a million years ago. I don't, he's like 6'7", okay? He's fucking huge. He's taller than tall. Like, you see how tall I am. My head is well above this fridge. He'd be like, see where my arm's at? That's where his fucking shoulder blade is. He's fucking tall as shit. He'd be tall as fuck. Like, he'd be standing there, and this is how far above the fucking fridge he would be in reality. Like, this is just him. This is my size. This is how big he is. He's fucking ginormous. He'd be coming up with me, you know? Y'all don't know, but my boy Sislow's coming with me, okay? I don't know if he's still on or not. If he's still, you know, I don't know where he is right now. I'm not even gonna lie. We haven't talked in a while, but he's coming up with me, okay? Because he's an OG. He is an OG since day one. He's coming with me. He's a day one, right? My boy Crip Lord, Siegfried. We gonna name this other guy that's like 6'7". We gonna name him Tyler. Tyler's coming up with me. Sislow's coming up with me. Lemon's coming up with me, right? Because we all good. We are all friends. We are all good friends, okay? And I'm ride or die with them, okay? If I have $1 billion, they have $1 billion. I'm not joking, okay? Because I'm like that. I know the struggle, right? And I'm not having them struggle while I'm over here struggling too, right? And of course, family is coming. Family too. Family will also be rich alongside me because they my family, you know. They are literally my day ones. Like, for example, my dad, I get him a car. Assume I had $1 billion. He'd get my car. I'm 6'4", so I can stand in front of the 6'7" guy. I don't want to disappear in that pose. So, can I stand in front of the 6'7" guy so I don't disappear in that pose? Exactly. Get Mac Miller in here. I think he was the first guy that sent me $1. Didn't you send me $1 through Cash App, like day one? Because if that's you, yeah. You were day one. You were a trooper. You literally gave me a whole $1, man. My first YouTube $1. My first money on YouTube. The only money I've made on YouTube so far, besides, you know, my other friend Lemon. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We all be up. We all be up, man. But I'm broke, so none of that's happening. You all my day ones. Love my day ones, guys. I love my day ones. If I'm rich, y'all rich. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Some people would be like, I don't know, my friends. I would probably get a new friend group. Nah. My friend group is a real friend group. We've been through it this long. We gonna go through some more. You know? But this time we're going to have rich person problems. Like, I just made my first 8K this week. My first 7-figure day, 7-figure month. Best believe they're going to be businesses that are made. Best believe. Y'all be seeing inventions coming out of me out of nowhere. Y'all be over here being like, what's going on? Cartapult. A catapult for cars. You know? Useless inventions. Y'all be seeing useless inventions. That would be me. I would be making useless inventions for y'all. We'd have cars that run on fucking water. Mm-hmm. Or hydrogen fucking peroxide or some shit like that. All my day ones, bro. All my day ones know what's going on. I say day ones, they're my best friends. I'm not even gonna lie. My boy Crip Lord, been there since day one, okay? He's like this tall, but he's been on stream before. You guys have seen him. He goes by Crip Lord. He's been in here. If he's in here, say hello. But I gotta be rich first, guys. I gotta be rich first. And that's not happening for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's not happening for a good bit. But a man can dream. A man can dream. Also, Siegfried, dap me up. Boom. But yeah, no. If this comes about, y'all will definitely be seeing some stuff coming around. I will probably, I'm not gonna lie, so for the first couple of like, what's it called? Orders on the merchandise, if you guys want some, the first couple of orders will probably be not great looking, not gonna lie. Because I will be trying to make them by hand and then sending them to you. Because right now I can do that. I have the ability to make them by hand. May take a little bit because I don't know how to make all that stuff and I got to go buy it from Cricket. But if I get this job, I will be able to go pay the fucking $20 it takes to go buy a fucking Cricket machine, strap a sticker to a shirt, wash the shirt, I don't know, do whatever it takes to put it on a shirt and get it to y'all, put it in the mail, and y'all guys can have some good fucking, some, you know, what's it called? Damn, my hair is shiny right now. Y'all get some merch. Y'all will have a t-shirt or, you know, some other thing. I will, and because I'm making it, I'll be able to put whatever I want on it, which will be awesome. Y'all just tell me what you want on the shirts, and I'll make, you know, I will make you guys stuff for the shirts. I'm not sure if anyone is talking in the chat or not. Sometimes it just cuts out, and I won't be able to see what you guys are saying, if you guys are even saying anything. But also, thank you everybody for liking. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It helps us go a long way. But yeah, no, I will be getting some of that out. If we get that merchandise out, that will start up. All of the money that goes from there will be going back into the channel. So we might get a camera or we might get a stand. So you guys aren't having to just, I can put you anywhere, right? And then I can make videos, higher quality videos at that. And, you know, maybe even start stuff with gaming. That'll be pretty cool. I mean, we already do stuff with gaming, but me and my uncle are not around often enough to do those types of live streams. What else? Oh, new music is coming out. I won't be getting it. I'm broke as fuck, and that's fine. That's fine. Don't try and buy stuff from me if you yourself can't afford it or you don't want it. It's fine. Don't worry, because like what I'm thinking, right, is if it's like a jacket of some sort, I can probably get that for like $12, right? I can go to a store, buy a blank jacket for like $20 to $30, right? Make the entire thing $50, right? I make all the merchandise for it. Eventually it's going to pay for itself, right? If I have you guys pay, I don't know, 50 something bucks for it, that'll be fine. Because it's a custom handmade jacket that you guys will be getting with my art. I will even make it specifically for you, whatever art you want from my gallery, right? I will make it hand tailored to you, size and all, right? I think that's more than, you know, I think that's more than acceptable, you know? I'll even sign it to give you guys a signature on it. You know, I will make sure you guys are getting your money's worth, especially if it's $50. Like, that's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, expensive. But it gets me more than enough money to then, you know, make more, as they say. Make a profit. So then I can then make more stuff. Make more stuff on the channel. Make more stuff for you guys. Get some streaming done. You know, shit like that. That's what I'm hoping to do. But it happens. It happens. Things. We will be popping off. That's why I'm saying this. That's all I'm saying is if I get this job, we will be popping off. That's all I'm saying. If I get this job, we might be popping off. Also, I'll figure out logistics whenever I get more information on it. I will tell you guys about the information I get, and then we will go from there. If I can stream while doing it, I will stream. God bless. Bro probably thought the rapture happened on the 23rd and today. Also, why the fuck is TikTok asking me if the rapture was happening? What is wrong with people? What is up with that? I'm tired of hearing people talk about the fucking rapture like as if it's happening. Bro, if it's fucking happening, you know how many people are actually going up? None of y'all. Not you, not me, not nobody. Nobody's getting up. Okay? I know damn well I'm not going in because I'm not fucking religious. Okay? I'm not religious. I ain't getting in the fucking rapture. Okay? They ain't pulling me up. But you know what'll be open? Some more job opportunities. People's cars. Just grab it from the people who didn't sell their vehicle whenever they got raptured, you know? Take that shit. It's mine now. You aren't using it anymore. I'm not asking because you guys will be gone. You guys will already be in heaven or whatever. Wherever you're going. In your new heaven. Right? I'll be over here not giving a fuck about any false prophets because I don't give a shit. Okay? Need not know the day or hour, but just know that I go, right? Shit. Didn't have to tell me twice. Y'all get raptured, I'm Christian from then on. That's all I'm saying. But also at the same time, if I didn't get in the first time, I probably ain't getting in the second time. So. The rapture did not happen, by the way, guys. The rapture did not happen. So do not worry. Do not worry. If you sold your vehicle, dumbass. If you didn't steal your vehicle, if you did not sell your vehicle home and quit your job, good job. You're a normal being of society, right? There was no real reason to quit your job, right? There was no real reason to sell your stuff because someone would have got it anyway. Oh, I wanted the money from it. Okay, then. What are you going to use the money on? You're not in the capitalistic America anymore. You don't need the money, right? So there's no real reason to actually sell it away. You could have just left it there and someone would have grabbed it. Someone would have grabbed it. The market price of them would probably be so fucking low, right? Or people would be like, someone got raptured. This shit is going to be expensive as fuck for you to have because it's literally they're now dead, right? Whatever. You know how quickly people would not care about the fucking rapture if it started happening? And if the rapture really did happen today, ain't nobody floated up. Not a soul, okay? Not a soul is getting floated up, except for maybe children, right? Because they're kids. And there's nothing wrong with kids. So they're probably the ones that got up into the sky. Those are the only people that probably got fucking raptured because they ain't done nothing wrong yet. Okay? They're still trying to figure out what 1 + 2 equals. Okay? Those are the only people who did not get raptured. Those are the only people who did get raptured. Everybody else, we're cooked, guys. Not a soul is getting raptured. Okay? That shit ain't happening. We all fucked up for ourselves. And it's fine. It'd be cool. Whatever. Anyway, after my little spout of raptureness, how was y'all's rapture day? Rapture 2 days. I don't know why they didn't just make it a fucking holiday if so many people thought we were getting raptured. Imagine your boss comes up to you, says, fuck you, you're fired. And guess what? I'm quitting, right? How many people think that like that happened to somebody, right? Somebody gets fucking chewed out for 2 minutes because their fucking manager or somebody thought that they were gonna get raptured, so they decided to fucking just yell at you the entire day. They said, fuck it. Right? And they started treating you like shit, and then immediately the next day come back being like, guys, I didn't mean what I said. I'm so sorry. Can I please have my job back? I lost my house, my wife, my kids. Can I please come back to work for Amazon? Can I please work for Amazon again? I want to be the general manager again. I want my $15 an hour. Please. I'm homeless. Damn, that's crazy, broski. You shouldn't have gave your entire life away on some guy from Africa. Man, you should not have put all your bets there, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. No. Suffer the consequences. Suffer. You dickhead. Sorry. I heard a bunch of people had quit their jobs because they thought the rapture was happening, and so a bunch of them no longer have jobs, houses, cars, and shit like that. It's fucking hilarious. A bunch of them ran out naked into the streets because they thought that they were going to get raptured at like 2:30 in the morning. So, anyway, mass psychosis aside, thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to go play some Minecraft right now. Y'all have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, a comic book update. I'm still drawing it, or still figuring out what I'm going to do for it. Cryptids, just know that. It's very cryptic and has cryptids in it and is set in Appalachia. The Appalachian Mountains, the Appalachian Forests, and shit like that. So, anyway, if you guys have a cryptid that you guys want, go ahead and comment on this video what cryptid you want in the comic, and I'll probably put it in there somewhere. Right? Just go ahead, do that. Maybe I'll even put in an SCP-like foundation that's in there or whatever. Infinite IKEA, I don't know. Infinite Walmart, fuck if I know. Either way, thank you all for watching. I'm going to go play Minecraft. Y'all stay frosty, friends. I love y'all. Come here.
Give me a kiss. Give me another one.
Goodbye. Stay frosty, friends. I love y'all. Goodbye. Stay frosty, friends. I love y'all. See ya.